For the past few weeks, CBS 6 has been listening to the voices of our community, following up on our Stop the Violence town hall a year ago. Have conditions improved? Have concerns been addressed? Last night, I brought you encouraging updates from Richmond Parks and Rec and RRHA on their efforts to keep our youth engaged and safe, both during the summer and after school, particularly in Richmond's so-called hotspot areas. In doing so, I discovered the remarkable journeys of two men. Tonight, you'll hear the compelling story of how their paths crossed. Lionel Bacon, then the executive director of the YMCA of Richmond, extended a lifeline that transformed Lorez Sims' trajectory, steering him away from the dangerous path he was on as a teenager living in Highland Park.
And then one day, Pooh/Lorez walks in with another buddy of mine, and the buddy says, "Hey, I got a buddy of mine, can he come in and play ball? You know, come on in, play." And met him and just kind of liked him, and you know, a couple conversations, and he came back again a week later or so, and you know, I just told him, I said, "Hey, when you come to the front desk, just tell him you're my guest," and the rest is history.
And then, so how important was that invitation for you to come into the YMC whenever? How important was that invitation?
The most life-changing answer yes I ever gotten. The most life-changing. And it was funny and it's phenomenal because the man you see now wasn't the young man then, a teenager. Gold teeth everywhere, hair down my back, gun on my waist, drugs in my backpack. I came to him and I said, "Man, I really like basketball." And he says, "Well, I'm gonna let you come in, I'm gonna give you a shot." And I mean, the time I got through the front door to the time I got upstairs to the gym, my life was just full of energy and positiveness. And I knew that's where I needed to be. And next thing I know, I was a teenage father. I brought my children in there with me. They sat in the corner, watched me play. They started taking a liking to them. And from there, I met a plethora of people. I mean, so many people that changed my life. I mean, I'm not gonna say their names, but one guy, we mentioned it earlier, got me in college. One guy gave me a job. He was the janitor. He owned the janitorial service at the YMCA. He said, "I want you off the street. I'm gonna give you a job working at the Y, cleaning up the toilets." Now, to be honest with you, I was a guy on the street that made a lot of money. I wasn't a little dude on the street. I was really a street guy. And I had to make a decision to change that lifestyle for this lifestyle, to get paid every 2 weeks, probably 5% of what I was making on the street.
Right.
But I looked in my son's eyes at this time, and this man gave me a shot, and I didn't want to let not one person down that came into my life positively. So I thought about that, and I made the decision to go with that. It was the best decision of my life.
And obviously, look at you now, and it started at a community center, the YMCA. You know, we're here at Hotchkiss Field right now, the community center,
Yes.
where you grew up.
Yes.
How important are outlets like this, the YMCA, different community centers throughout Richmond? How important are these for our young people?
Man, they're extremely important. But I would say this, even more importantly, are the people that's inside of them.
I was just,
It wasn't because they had this man in position, and that's what I like to do now, teach people, get in position so you can open those doors. He was in position to open the door for me. I went up in through the door, I kicked through the door actually, got up, got in the room, and I said, "I'm not leaving this room." And every man in there put a piece of their hand on me. I grew up without a father, grew up without a mother. I've been on since I was 12 years old. Those men were father figures to me. Those men were uncles and brothers, and they still are, most of them, and it changed my life. This community center, we was playing outside, they opened the gym up, we started going in there, balling, doing certain things, and that just opened up the whole prospect. So if any community center that has their doors open to allow people like myself to come in and start programs in there, that is a community solution to helping out what's going on.
I would like to make a comment about him.
Go ahead.
Earlier, seriously, earlier when you were talking, man, I was really finding myself tearing up. You know, I've made it my job since I was probably 20, probably my junior year in college, of just helping other young men. So to sit beside him and hear him say all the nice things about me, it, you know, was a powerful moment. And like I said off camera, I want to say on camera, I've tried to help a lot of people in my life, and I've seen people make amazing changes. I've never seen a person, a human being, make the level of change that he's made. A caterpillar walked in the YMCA, but I saw the butterfly. The caterpillar walked in, but I saw the butterfly. I could have put the caterpillar out, but I knew it was a butterfly. And we need more black men seeing butterflies and pulling the caterpillars and the butterflies in. But I saw it.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you, man.
The caterpillar walked in, but he saw the butterfly. Tonight at 11, you'll have a front seat to the rest of our conversation as Lionel and Lorez share how they were able to break what they call the generational curse. And they share an eye-opening reality that some young people face that keep them on the streets.